Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel. This is part 2 of our Stowe, Vermont vlog series. So on this adventure we're going to start by going to a restaurant that's at a top of a mountain. Yes, you've heard that correctly, on the top of a mountain. So as you can tell, this was our entire inspiration for visiting Vermont and Stowe.
And then we go through the most quintessential Stowe, Vermont things we could possibly do in the time we had, because as cool as the mountain is, we wanted to do some other things. So we go for a hike, we go to the Ben & Jerry's factory, we try and go to a cider mill, the key word here is try, and we visit the Trapp family lodge, which is where the Von Trapp family from The Sound of Music settled, because it reminded them of their home in Austria.
We have a ton to do in this video, so let's get started and try to figure out how we're gonna get to the top of this mountain to enjoy and start our brunch.
Yeah.
So come along.
So we are gonna be taking these gondolas up the mountain to a restaurant to be eating brunch. Tell me that's not amazing. This might be a better look. Oh, so cool. How do you feel?
I'm a little freaked out, but hopefully it just gradually increases. I'm gonna say it's like it's the Disney Skyliner.
It is like the Disney Skyliner. Like the actual gondolas are like the Disney Skyliner. But Brandon's afraid of heights.
Yeah. So wish us well.
Yes, we're going to the Cliff House restaurant, by the way, and we're so excited. Brandon's also a little nervous, but it's gonna be great.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, so to get to the top of the mountain, you get tickets. They're $35 a piece, and they're so cute. Just like the Skyliner at Disney World, if you've ridden it. So excited. We're off. It's just like the Skyliner. Just a bit noisier. We don't hear that girl who's telling us facts
About Disney World.
Disney World. Oh, this is so nice. How do you feel? You seem very freaked out.
I'm nervous about the steep incline. That's the one I'm nervous about. This one is fine because it's like Disney.
Yeah.
So once we get through the steep incline, then I think I'll be fine. But I'm super excited. It's beautiful views in here.
Yes, it really is.
That's what I'm trying to tell myself. It's worth it for the views.
It is worth it for the views. We're getting closer to the top, and the scenery is changing a bit. It looks so good. This is so cool. Never done anything like this before. We're going up the cliff. So this is like the steepest incline part now. Very cool. So we're at the top, and it is insanely beautiful up here. I love it. It's amazing. You do have to kind of go down towards this way to get to the restaurant. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it or not. Brandon's freaked out. So we'll see if we can make it or not. But either way, the views are spectacular. We made it to the restaurant. Good job, Bean.
Thanks. I'm doing my best.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. So you know, for the viewers out there who have you know, fear of heights, you can do it because, you know, I'm here.
Yes.
And what do you always say? Like, why do you put me through this, like, this difficultness?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why do you keep putting me?
You want to do these things.
These heights and these mountains.
They're usually your idea.
You're right. They usually are.
This one was my idea. I didn't realize how high up it was. But
no, I'm having a good time, honestly, and the views are stunning. Like, I'm gonna look back at it like later on today. I'm gonna be like, I'm so glad I did it. So
yeah.
It's just like an inside joke at this point.
Yeah. And this is what the restaurant looks like from the outside. And our reservation time is in like 5 minutes. Yeah, 4 minutes. So we're gonna go inside, but just a quick sweep. It is amazing. There was somebody just standing on the edge over here, throwing his kid up in the air. It was so crazy. The kid was loving it. There's the gondolas. It is stunning. Oh look, Brandon's venturing over there. So see, he's great. He loves it. He's like, is there any way we can hike down? I'm like, I'm in heels, but if we really have to, I guess. So we're seated at one of the best tables in the house outside with sweeping views of everything. Brandon said it's okay. We cleared it with Brandon ahead. And here's a look at the menu. I'm not 100% what I'm gonna get because I know that they're known for mac and cheese in Vermont. I don't know that I want mac and cheese right now. So that's the menu. And then they also have a wine and alcohol list. I forgot my sunglasses. And it's so beautiful and sunny out today. So what a good problem to have.
What a good problem to have.
It really is. It's so beautiful out today. I love it. We got some warm apple cider. Cheers.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
That is really good.
Not
I
surprised.
like that.
All right. I got a black bean veggie burger with cheddar cheese, but they put the cheddar cheese sauce on the side, which is actually better because now we could dip our side of fries in it. And I got a side salad. Brandon was just the flies. Yeah, the flies are a fan of my food. And Brandon got a cheeseburger. Yum.
I think it's a bacon cheeseburger.
Bacon cheeseburger. Yeah, we're really hungry, so we're excited. Most perfect brunch view. We're heading out. So delicious and so beautiful. I feel like this piece over here is like a little bit underrated, but I feel like this part of the cliff is so cool. We like it.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
We're so close you can touch it.
I know, it's so awesome. We love it. This was amazing. So glad we came here. Heading out after the coolest brunch ever. That wraps up our adventure at Cliff House Restaurant. We have many other things planned for today, so come along for those. We absolutely loved it here. The only thing I would change is that I would not wear heels next time. The terrain's definitely like rocky, so don't wear heels if you come. They will let you in hiking boots, so good to know. Good to know. So come along for our next adventures. We're excited to see what else Vermont and the Stowe area have to offer. We made it to our first outdoorsy hike-ish thing of the day, Bingham Falls in Smugglers State Park. We probably look so funny because we're in our like brunch clothes, but then we're wearing our hiking boots. But we are doing this half-mile out and back loop hike to see hopefully a waterfall. Really excited. So here's what the trail looks like. There's some rocky parts, but you could really like step around them. And this is the trail. It's so pretty. Hi, Bean. We've been walking for
4 minutes.
3 minutes, 4 minutes. We can already hear the falls. That's great. That means that the falls are active. If it was really like a dry season right now, then the falls would be all dried up. We wouldn't see the falls. Not gonna be a problem today. Woohoo! We made it. Yay! Gonna check it out. You can see the pool collecting over here. And I think the falls are actually over here. It says a lot of the area is closed for rehabilitation, but we're gonna see what we can find. We're over on the rocks and we found a waterfall. I like it. I want to go swimming. I think when it's warm people do go swimming, but it's not super warm. Careful over there, Bean. Rocks. So we can't go past this fence, but we're gonna see what happens if we go up this way and what we could find. Found it. Here is the big waterfall. We can't go down there. Like I said, they're doing some refurbishment, I guess, like letting the forest take back over. So we can't go down there, but it looks beautiful from up here. There's apparently a view on a steep trail down. We're gonna try to take the trail down and see what we can find. We're just exploring. We're just explorers. Brennan said it is steep. Yeah, but it's like, it's fine. There are rocks and then there's also a path. Let's try it.
Okay.
And this trail's okay. We just can't like hike along the this because they're trying to help the wildlife and we're all for that. So somehow we managed to get down here. Very proud of us. It was very slippery and rocky, but we did it. And now it's beautiful, completely paid off. The falls are kind of around the corner, so we haven't gone over there yet, but there's this beautiful like swimming pool type area down here. It's amazing. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm just sweaty. But it's definitely beautiful.
Beautiful waterfall over here, absolutely stunning. When the wind blows, you get also a rainbow, which is lovely. It's so lovely down here. I'm so glad we came.
Look, smile.
We found another waterfall. When they say falls, plural, they're not lying. There's so many back here. We're at the top of the falls. I touched the water. Brandon wanted to get a try. How's it feel?
It feels like a glacier. It feels so spectacular.
It does. It feels
so
so good.
Like refreshing. I wonder if I can drink it.
I wouldn't. I love it. I love it. Alright, after a minor mishap that resulted in me doing some pretty cool rock climbing, which unfortunately we didn't have on camera because I needed my hands, we are now headed to Ben & Jerry's. We're so excited. We have a tour planned. We booked it this morning, so if it shows that there are no tours for Ben & Jerry's, that's because they post them at 11 a.m. the morning of. So check that out. We'll link Ben & Jerry's also in the description down below. We'll link everything in the description down below that we did. So we're headed there now. We're so excited to check it out. We made it. All right, so here's the factory. We're gonna get a tour of it. But over here you see these huge vats of milk and cream and mostly sugar. Yum. It's just sold out. But we,
Top 10 flavors.
wow. These are their top 10 flavors.
Chunky monkey.
But we already have reservations, so we don't have to worry. The Tonight Dough, that's one of my favorites. Absolutely love it. Love.
Number 5.
Cherry Garcia.
Yes,
You love that one.
too.
You like the froyo version of this the best. And Half Baked. Love. Love. So excited. I am next level obsessed with ice cream. Like, I love ice cream. It's my favorite dessert. Brandon feels, I don't know. How do you feel about ice cream?
It depends on the weather.
But you always like Ben & Jerry's.
Depends on the weather.
We're excited. Brandon is 16 3/4 pints tall. Wow, that's in the Tonight Dough range. Well, kind of touching strawberry cheesecake. Cool. Look how cute this is inside the little store. There is a gift shop over here, which we'll be checking out later, but our tour starts soon. Love comes in all flavors. I love it. So the tour was only $6 a person, which we haven't done it yet, but I can already tell that's a steal. Here are their tanks. Wow. Huge. Look at the ice cream wallpaper. I want this in pink in my office. Movie theater, part 1 of the tour about the history of the company. Strawberry cheesecake. Go for it. Is there a reason why you're on the It's Good?
It's so fresh.
Good. This is a flavor lab where they make all kinds of funky flavors specific to this location only. I have a cute little fun milk photo up. The line for the ice cream is very long. But we're gonna wait. Yeah, it's moving quickly. And it's the original Ben & Jerry's factory. So it's worth it. And they have really good ice cream. So we're gonna wait. We're getting close to the front and I wanted to just show how absolutely cute the Ben & Jerry's factory looks. I love it. Everyone wants some Ben & Jerry's today because the weather is perfect. Here's a look at their menu. They also have all kinds of fun sundaes over here. The light makes it kind of hard to tell, but lots of fun options here. Yummy. I got a dirt cake, which is vanilla pudding ice cream with Oreo cookies and a cookie swirl and tonight dough, which is vanilla ice cream and chocolate ice cream, I think, or peanut butter ice cream. I don't actually remember, but I literally get it all the time, so I know that I like it, so it's delicious. I can tell you that right now. How's your Cherry Garcia milkshake?
Really delicious.
Yay. You love milkshakes and you love Cherry Garcia. They have a cute little photo op down here where you can go in and pretend to be people on the half-baked Ben & Jerry, maybe. And then also they have a cute little van. I love it. We also have one more stop here at Ben & Jerry's before we go on to our next place.
Let's do it.
The Ben & Jerry's Flavor Graveyard, where they show respect for all of their old flavors that have been discontinued.
I forgot to bring flowers.
This one was only here for a year. It doesn't sound like Ben & Jerry's is quite ready to part with their creme brulee ice cream. Interesting. They have all fun little sayings on here, kind of like outside the Haunted Mansion on their gravestones. It's fun. Fossil Fuel has this description here, but then they also have this where you can scan and read a story about it, so that's interesting. So not all of them have it. A handful of them have it. It's interesting.
I wonder if there's a cup in the dirt that they buried.
Oh, maybe.
Because it's, you know, it's a graveyard, right?
Yeah, it's very possible. This one sounds so good. They should bring it back now that there's a lot more like plant-based people on this planet. We made it to Cold Hollow Cider Mill. We've been to wineries, we've been to breweries, but we've never been to a cider mill, so we thought we should check it out, especially since Brandon, big fan of hard cider. Wow, they don't just have cider, cider donuts. So inside, this is the welcome. They have a bakery, free samples, specialty food, and gifts. Wow. Over here, it says a complete cider mill open to the public. They have some cornhole games going on, picnic tables. It's got some really cute vibes, like very neighborhoody vibes. Very cute. They've got some jams and jellies and chipotle sauce, some pumpkin butters, apple butters, barbecue sauce, cider curry mustard. I might need to buy that. Corn relish. Wow, some really special glasses. There's so much stuff in here. This is special. This store is literally massive. There's so much going on. I lost Brandon. There he is. We found the cider room where you can view the cider making process. These are apple presses. Huge.
There's the tasting tent right here.
They have a video, and then they also have a giant tasting tank. Wild. It smells so good in here.
We press many varieties of apples to create cold hollow cider. The principal type being Macintosh, delicious.
So in there is all kinds of goodies. You can get mustards and jams and syrups and drinks and cakes and pastries and anything you could ever think of. It's all in there, as well as the most delicious cider you've ever had. We got a gallon of it for only $8, so that's great. And we got a apple cider donut as well, so we're really excited to try that. And then across the way is the hard cider place, so we're going there as well. So this place is awesome. Definitely come check this out if you're in the area. So unfortunately, this place is listed as open until 6, but the hard cider tasting room is only open until 4 on the weekends.
Yeah.
So they're actually closed.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's sad. But that just means we'll have to come back, which is not sad.
That's not sad.
So we're gonna go inside.
That's exciting.
Yes, we're gonna go inside. I'm gonna get an apple cider slushie. Are you gonna get something?
Just cider.
Yeah, and
Regular cider.
and those are gonna be just as good. So we are sitting on this little porch and seating area they have set up, and we're gonna try the donut as well as the cider slushie, and we're gonna chill for a bit. We've been going all day, so a nice rest is well needed. So at first glance, this is different than any one that I've had before because it doesn't have cinnamon sugar on it. It's not gonna get your hands messy. Not my favorite, but it's still good.
It's very thin, and it reminds me of an Entenmann's donut.
Interesting.
Yeah, so not a big fan.
It's still fresh. Like, they make them fresh. We watch them make them fresh, but we've had better, I think.
But the cider is excellent.
It's to die.
Yeah.
Time for the cider slushie. I'm really excited to try this. This is the best version of cider I've ever had. This is so good. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering for more. Very, very good. Come here, even if it's just to get this cider slushie. Delicious. Cows. Ooh. We're at our last planned stop for the day, the Trapp family lodge. The Trapp family from The Sound of Music. It is their lodge. So Brandon is showing you a leaf he can. So we are here. The sun hasn't set yet, so we made it.
Yes.
And the views are absolutely amazing. We're going to show you that before we go up to the lodge. But this is really exciting. I've actually never seen The Sound of Music, but my mom has.
I have.
So I'm really excited to be here. But they settled here because they said it reminded them of their home in Austria.
Austria.
So apparently it looks like Austria here. So we'll show you a taste of Austria. So here are the views from the beautiful Trapp family lodge. Absolutely stunning. Completely amazing in a million ways. You can stay here. It is a functioning hotel. And the views honestly can't be beat. Insane.
I can kind of see the reason that they settled here, because this kind of does remind me a little bit of The Sound of Music. Not the fall foliage, but just like the hills. Thinking of The Sound of Music.
The hills are alive, right? That's what they say.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that.
It's beautiful. It really is insane here. The lodge is up there, so we're gonna take a look. But wanted to show you the view first because it's beautiful.
I'm also gonna release the leaf so it can be with its people.
Love it. So this is what it looks like. It is absolutely beautiful. So pretty. The lodge is absolutely beautiful here. Definitely spectacular.
The grounds are definitely very well kept. I definitely do see the sound of
Yeah.
here. I really do.
If you're a fan, you should definitely check it out.
Yes, it's beautiful here. It really is. It's peaceful, and I see why they chose here. I do. We've spotted a wild coyote in the distance.
Yeah, see if you could zoom in on it.
That's the best I can do.
We're
But
actually, It's not black.
He's in the center of the screen.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, I was saying before, we haven't seen a lot of wildlife, and then I was like, oh, found a coyote.
Well, that's cool.
It's not a fox. It probably looks really small in the camera, but it's not a fox, it's a coyote. It's so beautiful here, and it's amazing. It does seem like they don't really want visitors up by the hotel anymore, which is too bad, because I know that this is one of the biggest attractions here, but there were signs at certain parts that said like no, like only hotel guests beyond this point, like around most of the property. So basically we went up to the signs, and then everywhere else it said not to go past there. So just a heads up if you're planning to visit, unless you're a hotel guest, it doesn't really seem like they super want you on the property. I don't know how they're gonna know if you're a hotel guest or not, but it does say that, so just a heads up on that. But even if you're not a hotel guest, you can come check out down and see these beautiful views. That is completely fine, and it's absolutely worth it. It is beautiful up here. Okay, so we see that for day visitors you can purchase a pass to visit the grounds, but we're here late, so the store's not open. At least we don't think, like, it doesn't look open, so we weren't able to get the pass. But if you're coming during the day, that's how you can check it out. So you should definitely do that if you're coming. Stop by this outdoor center right here and get a pass. Alright, so we quadruple checked. The store is closed. There are a ton of people checking out the Trapp Family Lodge and the surrounding scenery because it's amazing. Still check it out. If you could buy a day pass, do that. If not, you know, it's closed. So after hours, I guess it's just open. So, yeah. What did you think?
I mean, it's beautiful. The grounds are beautiful. The views are beautiful. It's just peaceful and quiet. I understand the whole point of like limiting where visitors can go, because you know you're paying for the resort, so they want their guests to enjoy the resort. My thing is, there's a lot of signs that encourage visitors to come here. So to me, it's just a little contradictory.
Yeah, like all around the town. It's like Trapp Family Lodge this way, you know? So we were surprised when we got here, and there were like at every entrance, it was like hotel guests only beyond this point. Yeah. Okay, so now we are heading to dinner. We'll check in there. Dinner time. We are at Dock Ponds for dinner, and this is a look at the menu. Everywhere was packed with a 1.5 to 2 hour wait. This was the only place we could get in, and they told us it would be an hour and a half, but they were able to get us in somehow, so that was amazing. Brandon got a Stowe cider, so a nice local cider, and I got a maple lemonade, non-alcoholic. She said it's also local. I'm excited to try it. It sounds interesting. For an appetizer, we got some blistered shishito peppers. Yummy. For our meal, I got a market salad. It has a maple dressing and Vermont mac and cheese. I needed to get this before we left. I was nervous I wouldn't be able to try it. And Brandon got a chicken sandwich. Yay! Alright, we got a raspberry blondie, looks like cheesecake and a pie crust. It looks delicious. Yum. We're gonna go for it.
Alrighty, friends, there it is. So much fun in Stowe, Vermont.
So much fun that we forgot to film both an intro and an outro, so we're filming it in the same spot right now. But it was such a good trip. We're talking already about going back next year. For like a part 3. Yeah, it was just so much fun. We have another mini video coming out from this series, just kind of showing you where we had stayed. And there's like a little bit of Stowe right in that video as well. But it'll be short. But what did you guys think of Stowe? Did you enjoy it as much as we did? We hope that you did. Yeah, it was a nice weekend getaway. Wasn't too far to get to. It was an awesome drive. Beautiful fall foliage. And we fit it in with the things that we love to do and see. Yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed coming along with that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to follow along on all of our journeys and adventures. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.